Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I've just had a bit of a surprise announcement that is just landed, and that is our friends at Flutterflow have been working on what looks like an AI app development tool. Now this is called DreamFlow. It took me by surprise, an email just landed in my inbox. I jumped into it. I haven't done anything other than loading up the homepage here, and what we're looking at here is something that's probably quite familiar if you've been using other kind of like AI sort of project builders. So here it's asked me, what do I want to build? So I'm just going to give this a whirl here. I'm going to say, build me a CRM dashboard like that. I've no idea what's going to happen here. I'm going to let it do its thing. It's taking me here to a screen. What do I got here? It's thinking about it. Okay, so it's given me some feedback. So I'm excited to create a dynamic CRM dashboard that will give users, which will help users manage customer relationships and track interactions effectively. Give me a moment while I start planning and building the app. So it's having a little think here by the looks of it. So I'm guessing here that this, being that it's from the folks of Flutterflow, I'm kind of assuming here we are going to be building a Flutter-based application. So, okay, we've got a little bit of a small window here. Let me press this here, make it larger. Okay, so here it is. It's giving me some details here about what it's going to create for me. It's talking about state. So yes, it must be a Flutter application here. So it's going to, oh, well, okay, it's hopping about here. So it's now, okay. It's certainly writing a Flutter generated code. So this is looking quite exciting here. So it looks like that we've got a Flutter app builder. So I'm going to leave this to do its thing here. It seems to be building out lots of code here. So let's give this a little bit of time to do its thing. I'll come back very shortly and let's see what it's generated. Okay, so still in the middle of generating, we can see here that we're seeing that we've got some files being generated here. So as you can see here, this is kind of all Flutter-based code, which is looking pretty good. So it's still working itself away there in the background. I've just noticed at the top here, it says edit in Flutterflow. So that is going to be super exciting. Okay, so we can kind of do kind of all of the kind of the prompting and the kind of prompt-based engineering with inside the actual tool here. But then to be able to take that then into Flutterflow is going to be quite amazing. And I did notice at the beginning, actually, when I just fired this up when I put the prompt in, that it did actually say about Supabase and Firebase coming soon as well. So you should have all of the features that we're used to in Flutterflow to kind of hook this up to sort of back-end services. So I'm still leaving it to do its thing. It's still creating some screens for me. So we'll come back hopefully when it's kind of created. Okay, not the perfect start that I was looking for. It seems to be that we've got an error. So I'm going to attempt to try and fix the issues. Let's see what happens here. Let's just hit the send here. Now, it might go away and then try to sort of resume where I was, or it looks like it might be starting right from scratch again. So that was probably a good sort of 10, 11 minutes of time generation that's kind of passed us there. And let's try this again, and then hopefully we should be in a better place. Okay, so we got some movement then. So it looks like actually they didn't take too long that time. It was probably about sort of 3 or 4 minutes to get to where we need to. And it's created, I think it was about 18 or 19 files there. So it's gave me some feedback there. I haven't done anything other than looking on the right hand side there. I can see that it's saying building app preview. So we're going to give that chance to fire up, and let's get first visibility of this Flutterflow generated Flutter based application. So let's give that some time to finish. Okay, here we are. The preview is there. Now, actually taking me by surprise because I wasn't expecting to see a kind of a mobile application that's being generated, but actually it doesn't look too bad right off the bat there. Let's have a look here. We can see we can probably just move this out a little bit. Let's make this a little bit bigger here. We got the kind of the mobile by the looks of it. We got the tablet view. So it looks like we've got some responsiveness that's going on there. Let's have a look at the desktop view. So let's see there. So I say that we've still got responsiveness, but I guess everything is just kind of stretched out there. So let's have a look. Let's go back to the mobile view here. Let's just go to some different screens there. So is this a functioning app? Let's add a new customer. Nope, okay, I can't do nothing there. Let's add anything there. Nope, doesn't do anything there. Let's go back to this. So I've got like a tab bar that sort of goes along the top there. So I suppose that's kind of functioning there. We're getting kind of like looks like the tabs are certainly fully working here. So it looks like I've got all kind of buttons in place. Let's go to the tasks. Again, very, very similar kind of design there. Let's hit the little plus. Doesn't look like it's doing anything there from that perspective. And I've got reports, which has got a very similar look. So yes, it's a little bit kind of basic, I guess. We can try kind of making some changes here. So let's just leave that out there. So let's say on the dashboard screen, in fact, let's go to the customer screen. I would like to add new customers on the customers screen. Let's see what it goes and does. Oh no, I'm out of tokens. Well, that's not a good start for a demo, I guess. I'm a little bit kind of snookered, I guess. I can't really go any further than that. That's a little bit disappointing. So somehow it's kind of used up all of my tokens that I've kind of got off the bat here. So I'm a little bit stuck. So that's kind of like our demo that's kind of come to a bit of an abrupt end. But I think you can kind of get an idea where this is heading here. We seem to have like a very basic kind of function in application that I would like to go on and kind of prompt it a little bit more there to see how it would kind of behave. But hey, that's where it's at. And certainly I'll be covering more of a DreamFlow on my channel. I'm going to sort of tap up the Flutterflow folks there to kind of give me some more tokens, and then what I do is I'll come along and I'll do a much more sort of deeper dive demo. Let's do some more customizations, and away we go. But looking at it, it's looking really promising here to have this application builder. What's really nice about this, of course, is that it's looking like we can actually create sort of Flutterflow mobile applications, which is great. We've got some options at the top here to download the code or publish to the web. You saw originally about the fact that we can then take this into Flutterflow, so you can imagine as a good starting point here is to use a tool like this, get to kind of where you need to get to generally from an application construction perspective, and then we can then take that into Flutterflow and then do more customizations on it. I suppose one of the things I'd like to see in the future perhaps is if you take it into Flutterflow, you can make some more customized adjustments and then come back then to DreamFlow. That would be amazing, is then to carry on prompting and carry on building out the application, but taking into consideration any of the customizations that we have done. So there you go. That's DreamFlow. It's coming soon, I guess. They'll probably go out on the socials and stuff like that. So do please keep track of that. Do follow the Flutterflow folks, and then hopefully they'll make this then available then to everybody else to kind of have a play there. So there we go. Hopefully you kind of enjoyed the video as a starter, and please do carry on following my content on the Digital Pro No Code Academy. And yeah, hope to see you then in the next video. Thank you.